Now, what we have also built is a very unique solution on top of it, and the only in the industry for that matter. So we have built a solution, a trademarked concept around CloudScore. Think of it as a credit score in US. What we have, every individual has a credit score, which tells your credit worthiness of your, whether loans or any of those financial transactions which you might try to do. But there's nothing equivalent in the cloud world. If companies are spending millions and billions of money spent, dollars are spent in the cloud world, but there is no industry standard. I'm surprised and shocked. Googles and Amazons of the world, they have their own smaller versions of some things, but they do not have a general industry cloud score. So we have built a system which will have rules and definitions defined on top of all these pillars which we were talking about. And based on how you're performing on the different pillars, you will actually have a master cloud score, which will tell you like how good your cloud implementation is. Because today, there is no way of comparing. Am I doing great? How does the VP or management know that your team has done a good job in cloud? They're spending or they're not optimized. How is that? There's no benchmark at all to compare. And this comparison could be across different industries, or more likely, as we mature and the industry matures, will be within the industry. For example, as a healthcare client, I would say my other healthcare clients on an average are at this particular score, and we are not. So what can we do about it? So it starts becoming a common dialogue, and we are hoping to really educate and build that kind of commonality and maturity to the industry. So that's a very unique solution which we have built on CloudScore, which automatically becomes part of the implementation you build onto it. So how do you as individuals take this forward? Now, as talking about is, as cloud is maturing, cloud is growing, there is, in my mind, a dedicated role. It may not be a full-time role, but there at least a part-time person or a role which could be defined, has to be thought over. Not many in the industry has not even defined this term, cloud optimizer. There is a cloud engineer and different other roles, but not a cloud optimizer. And that's what we want to take it forward and establish this education and knowledge where a certain set of people who are moving the ladder, in my mind. I think doing the functional things takes to a certain level in your career, but as you start getting more into the architecture and architect and different roles, you start working on a lot of the non-functional roles, functional requirements like security and optimization and performance and several of these things which you start looking at it. And that actually gives that next level to your own career. And to help and facilitate that, we have created a series of free training and a certification for this role, starting with Cloud Optimizer Essential, and then building on more and more deeper skills and around capabilities around that. So that's a short journey and talk of today. If you all have any questions, I strongly encourage you all to reach out to us and truly join this cloud optimization revolution. With the money and the cloud can keep growing, but we also here to tame it and help and control it.